Y'all give them both a big round of applause. Amen. Amen. We are so excited. I got a chance to meet Sister Shay at Walmart for the very first time on yesterday and invited her out to church. And she said, I will be there. Do y'all know how many people say they will be there and don't find themselves there? And I just want to say I appreciate you, Sister Shay, for being a woman of your word. Amen. We are so excited to have y'all bless her with a warm memorial Seventh-day Adventist Church welcome. Amen. Amen. So from now on, you will no longer be a guest, but you will be our special friend. Amen. Amen. We're so glad to have you. I just want to share a couple of announcements for this morning. Our annual Christmas play conducted by our youth department. For those of you who don't know, our youth are very active here. And I was sharing that with Sister Shay. She was telling me she wants little Sister Ava to be able to participate in church and things of that nature. And I was just sharing just this morning. Did I brag on our children? Yeah. See, I was telling them that I was talking about them because this morning in Sabbath school, Brother Christian, wave your hand back there. Amen. Brother Christian came in, for those of you who don't know. How old are you, Christian? Brother Christian is 12 years old. And so when it came time for our Sabbath school classes to present out, I was waiting on their teacher to come out. And I said, I asked the class, did you all have anything to share with us that you've learned on today? And Brother Christian's hand went straight up. And Brother Christian said, well, today I'm the teacher. Y'all ain't saying nothing. Brother Christian said, I'm the teacher. And he proceeded to share what they had learned. And he said, okay, Patience is going to read this, and Carson is going to read that, and they're going to present out. And I just was so grateful, and I'm so proud of our young people that are here at this church, those that are here on today. There are a lot more. We have service, Pastor Kirkendall, where our youth do everything. They do the sermon on Youth Day. I think our youngest person that has done that may have been around 8 years old. And so we are just so excited about what God is doing to and through our young people here at the Memorial Church. And we look forward to seeing them engage on the battlefield for the Lord in the future. All right, so our annual Christmas play will be conducted by our youth department next Sabbath. When did I say, everybody? Next Sabbath, December the 20th. That evening, as a reward, the children will have an outing to go see the lights at Piney Park. Amen. Amen. How many of you went there last year to Piney Park? Amen. And so, for those of you who didn't get it, our youth to Piney Park is right there on the other side, I think, of Marshall Tech, where I'll see the Christmas lights. Our children had a wonderful time on last year, and I think you will enjoy it. Also, as you've probably seen at the front of the church, our Pathfinder program, our youth again, they are conducting a clothing drive. It's not too late to bring your clothing and your shoe donations for the homeless shelter and for the Salvation Army. This end as well. I've been encouraged to our pastor's farewell ceremony. We are having a district day at the Philadelphia Seventh-day Adventist Church in Shreveport, Louisiana on December the 27th. This will include worship, dinner, and an afternoon program to celebrate our outgoing pastor. So please, ma'am, please, sir, if you would, come on up and help fellowship and send our pastor off properly. Amen. Also, Brother Taylor, Sister Taylor Brown. Wave your hand, Sister Taylor. Amen. Sister Taylor, she is going to bless us today by giving our children's story. And the program will proceed as we have shared it. At this time, we are going to prepare our hearts for prayer. How many of you know that prayer changes things? Amen. Prayer changes things. And if we had time, we'll take the time out to share with you how prayer has turned some things around, not just for people out there, but for people right in here. God hears and answers prayer. I don't know one of the things that we want to do, we want to pray for our community. A lot of people don't know it, but it's during this time of year that people have a hard time. People struggle with depression and things of that nature. And so while we're thinking about the Christmas presents and the festivity of loved ones coming in town and eating around Christmas dinner, there are a lot of people who don't have loved ones. And we want to keep them in our prayers. There are people who are sick, who are struggling with their health. We want to keep them in our prayers. There are people who in this economy that kind of favors the wealthy are struggling just to make ends meet. And so I'm so glad we serve a God who not only sees what we're going through, but can do something about it. Amen. And so if you would, just bow your heads right where you are. And I'm going to kneel and just, the first thing I want you to do, I want you to pray for somebody else. Pray for somebody else. That God will intervene into their situations.